Hello, this is Pastor Hotomabazi Remy Azuma, the lead pastor of the Furnace Ministry in the city of Calabar, Cross River State, Nigeria. It's my pleasure to reach out to you once again through this medium. I want to believe God that you are growing in grace. Please help us share this message. Don't watch it alone. Share it to a friend. Share it to a family member. It will help someone. God bless you. Today on our marriage counseling tips, we want to talk about communication, the lifeline of every relationship. Communication, the lifeline of every relationship. Beginning from marriage to family to official, every form of relationship, anywhere 2 or 3 people are working together without communication, not just communication, effective communication, there is no relationship. Yes, Genesis chapter 2 verse 18, the Bible says, and God said, it is not good for man to be alone. So the first purpose for marriage was not necessarily procreation, making children. No, the first purpose was that it was not good for man to be alone. Let me make him a companion. So companionship was the first purpose for which God established marriage. Even God himself, the reason why he created man, in Genesis chapter 3 verse 8, the Bible says, in the cool of the day, God will come in the midst of the garden to commune with man, to talk with man. Because in the beginning, Genesis 1:26, he said, come, let us make man in our own image, after our likeness, to have dominion over another realm. So God created man for his pleasure, Revelation tells us. For his pleasure. What is that pleasure? So someone he could interact with. He had billions of angels, but then all they do is worship. All they do is worship. But the pleasure that God wanted from man is communication. That's why Jesus said in Luke 18 verse 1, is okay, parable in this wise, that men ought always to pray. Always to pray. What is always? Always is every time, anytime, every time. So dear friend, no relationship exists without communication. Do you know that the person you speak with most in your life is the person you love? So you see, when that phone call comes to a young girl who is not married, and it's that person she loves to listen to, excitement comes. Even the young man, if a day without talking to that girl he wants to marry or he's interested in, he cannot rest. There is no day without calling, talking, excitement, expressing how was your day, how was that. And then you enter into the main marriage and that dies. Your relationship dies. Dear friend, Amos 3:3, can 2 work together except they be agreed? Agreement comes through communication. Without communication, there is no relationship existing. Why do men easily fall for their secretaries, easily fall for their female colleagues? Because they spend 8 to 10 to 12 hours with that same person, talking, gisting, and once they have established that talking relationship, before you know, they are talking about their homes, they are talking about personal things with each other. And once they get personal on their talking levels, something is happening to them. Even women, when they begin to get personal in their communication with any other person outside their husband, and they are seeing that person 8 to 10 to 12 hours daily, you see, they become uninterested in their spouses. Why? Because when they come back from work, the man is tired, the woman is tired, and all they do is eat and sleep. They don't communicate again. So gradually, they are burning out in their own talking relationship, and they are establishing new talking relationships with colleagues, with friends, with people that, are just around them. So a talking relationship is what establishes marriages. If communication is dead in your home, I beg you, something is missing. You have lost relationship. You are no longer married. Even distant marriages, distant relationships thrive on calls, text messages every day. If you are not talking every day with each other, you are not communing every day with each other, there's no relationship existing. Dear friend, I come to you to remind you, are you in talking terms with your husband? Is someone else taking your ears? Is someone else taking your heart? Dear man, the person you are spending the most of your time with in communication, that's the person you love. So redress your communication back to your spouse if you're married. Stop giving your ears to someone else. Stop giving your heart to someone else. Whom you give your ears, your heart belongs to that person. Thank you for listening. Do well to share till I come to you.